ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, likers, dislikers, commenters, subscribers, unsubscribers, and anybody who just still watches these videos. Welcome back. Incoming! It is the end of January, thankfully, and boy has January 3 up some funny looking surprises in the motorcycle industry. First of all, we had news from Team Yamaha MotoGP that this year, apparently, now get this year will be the last time Valentino Rossi races with them. I highly doubt that will happen. Solely because I think Rossi has claimed that he's leaving every bloody year, gets what he wants, and he is generally the person that if you haven't got a foggies about MotoGP, you're going to say, oh, I support Valentino Rossi. But also in the news, I sound like Keemstar there, also in the news, revelations have come out that Norton Motorcycles is going into administration. And if that is a shocker to you, where have you been the last 2-3 years? Not only personally, I don't think, the only people I think I feel sorry for, and I know I feel sorry for these people, are the people down below, the workers, the people who actually made the company what it is. You know, all them guys who work for Norton are going to be long timers. You've got everybody that goes to Norton bike night and all that there around Donington, and you think Donington, you think Norton, and they're claiming that they're going into administration due to a large tax bill that they just can't pay, which has also been the excuse for Thomas Cook, and also been the excuse for Flyby. So you think they're just going with the trend? At one point I was reading on Twitter, it's probably not the best place to get information on, is that Norton actually started rejecting orders, and then they started refunding orders, and the CEO or whoever he is then went nuts on Twitter and blocked a whole load of people, and then you had like John McGuinness not coming out directly and saying it, but coming out and saying that he prefers to work with a team that actually pays him. So then you have to put 2 and 2 together and think, well, if he didn't get paid, the others didn't get paid. It just seems like the whole world is just falling apart because these probably multi-million pound businesses can't seem to pay their taxes. Oh, you're just gonna come out anyway. So they're claiming that it is due to they couldn't afford the tax. I think one of the stories on one of the biking social platforms was a guy had spent like 45 grand or something, and he's not getting it back. And he's not getting the bike either. And it's kind of, you're not indicating? Well, oh yeah, you did. It's kind of everybody loses situation. Like, I mean, I get that it is a bit of a historical thing, Norton closing down, but if you think about it, the only people who lose out right now are the workers. The workers probably will get handed a redundancy package that does not suit. Like, I know my redundancy package at the time, I think was, if I remember correctly, 2 weeks for every year. And that was the company being nice to us, apparently. Whee! And that was the company being nice. And then you had Wrightbus who went bust and let off a whole load of people, and I think they basically got offered your statutory redundancy entitlement. So I have a funny feeling that the ones who work for Norton are going to lose out big time. Now I would say they're not well, I am thinking that I wouldn't think they would be a very high turnover business. So why would, you know, like, you're gonna have lifers there, boys that've been there from, like, not the start obviously, but you're gonna have boys that have had family there and, you know, things like that there. You know, families work there and stuff like that. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, best of British, yeah. Best of British ain't cheap. Me and one of the guys I work with, we were talking about it, and he said that what they should do is make like a normal line, ship it out to like India or China or somewhere like that. They get their parts made, you know, get like what Royal Enfield did. It was bought out by basically India, and then used the name. I'm not saying Norton itself should be binned out to everybody and diced up. I'm saying make a couple of 600s that are affordable to the common bloke, and farm it out to a third party to build. Keep your building as the high performance centre, and, you know, there you go. Maybe that would work. But then again, it's all speculation, because as an outsider looking in, you can only look in and go, oh, this is what you should do. It will never work, because you're not a businessman. A businessman might be able to, but everybody looking in, everybody's having their pound of flesh. Everybody wants to have the say. It is a tricky one, because Norton as a company, they're just, you know, best of British. The bikes are, they're sexy. They're sexy as hell. Like the carbon fibre and all that there, it's bike porn at the end of the day. How much were their bikes? Because as far as I'm aware, they were completely insane price tags on them. And you know yourself, if it's a complete insane price tag, you're not going to sell them. Not all millionaires want to buy a motorbike. Yes, people who can't afford them will want them because they can't afford them. But hey, I'm sure in the coming weeks we'll find out the fate of Norton, and we'll see all the hopefully we'll see all the road racers coming out and giving their 2p's worth. That's where I would like to hear. That's the people I would like to hear from, if they've worked with them and all this here. But for all the people who work there, all the bog standard workers, and I know you probably don't even watch this, but I hope you get something soon, and I hope you get a good package, because you just need it. You just deserve it. I think your boss kind of screwed everything up, but I'm guessing, and this is a ballpark, anybody who has got a Norton motorcycle is definitely not going to be selling them, because they will have rocketed in price. Gee. Wind is like a bitch slap to the face. Oh dear, thank goodness it's the weekend. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the whole Norton situation. It would be interesting to see. Same as the Valentino Rossi thing. Do you think he's actually quitting? Do you think the team has had enough? It all depends. You have to get the knowledge out there. I've just chose to wave at people now. Yeet. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And don't forget, keep it lit, and if you can't keep it lit, pay your taxes.
Incoming!